Thank you for coming.
My pleasure.
Now,
always a pleasure.
Where is it? Flanimals of the Deep. We'll get to extras in a minute.
Did we credit you with a Grammy there?
Yeah, so we threw in a couple of Grammys
I know,
as well.
it's Emmys.
Oh,
Emmys.
Grammys a musical award,
yeah, Grammys. I've never won a Grammy.
Yeah, but you will.
I will. I've got a bet on with Bob Geldof that I'm going to beat him for the Nobel Peace Prize. But he's got a head start because he's doing all this good stuff, and I'm just doing children's book and comedy. I don't think I usually hand it out for that.
Well, no, yes, stranger things have happened. It's possible.
I could probably get into a bit of corruption. Do you reckon they're out for bribery? Yeah.
Of course.
Definitely, everyone is.
Libelous.
Here we are, Flanimals of the Deep. This is the third in the series because you are a well-known naturalist, aren't you?
I am indeed.
Yes.
As opposed to a naturist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you ever do naturism?
Only in the bath.
And we've got, well, there's a diversity of life here. The clug snipe, the hungloid, there's just a couple there.
It's great when someone else says it.
Yes.
It makes it official.
Oh, it is. And what was,
You're the voice of reason.
What is the flarty bap slubbers or whatever they're called? What
No,
did
you're
we
just
have
making
earlier?
stuff up now.
Yeah,
That would be ridiculous.
no, what were the floaty rib ticklers?
I think you get those in shops in Soho.
Well, there is one of those. I'm not making
Could I have my usual floaty rib tickler, please? Of course you can, Fern.
Well, I'm just trying to... They were here a minute ago.
Oh dear.
Your imagination.
She's gone to pieces.
We've got a little montage of some of them, I think, haven't we?
Montage
Yes.
is one. That's
Here
page
you go.
3. I like floaty rib.
Just an excuse to be rude, though, for you, isn't it?
No, it's not. There's a lovely story in there. You've seen the groy, you've seen the morph, and there's a lovely story about the groy who cried morph. So there's a moral to the tale.
Well, lots of
like
there's
this one. What's
stickers
this
in
one?
here. Wait.
That's a Moulin.
Oh. I was going to stick it on your head, and then you'd have to guess what you were.
Well, now you know what you are.
Did I tell you I'd won Emmys and Oscars?
No, you said Grammys, so that's why you know that.
Okay, yeah.
So tell us about the creature you've now got on your head is.
What is I don't know. I can't see it.
It's for, no.
Was it a guessing game?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Go on then.
Most intelligent being on the planet.
Moulin.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Air breathing, completely
Take it
adapted
off
to
now.
ocean life. We thought it was, sort of suitable for you because it successfully dominated the planet. Which is what you can take it off now. If you like.
Thank you very much.
Which is
I can keep some dignity. Not on this show.
Not a
Never
chance.
on this show.
Not a chance. There is a TV series, isn't there? Of
We just started making it now, and it's taken us about a month to do like 50 seconds. So yeah, it takes a long time, but it's going to be spectacular, and it's like an £8 million project.
Wow.
For TV. I know it's a whole new type of. I don't get that. There'll be no money left over. It costs so much. But yeah, it's going to be an amazing thing for ITV1.
You are Midas, aren't you? At the moment, everything with your name on it, your touch on it, is fabulous, and quite rightly so. That must give you such a kick.
I think it's because I don't do much, and I know what I'm good at. I turn things down in case I get found out.
What do you turn down?
Serious movie roles, romantic leads.
Are you offered
You
that?
actually laughed. You actually laughed.
Oh yeah, but you won. People you secretly fancy.
Yeah. Again, that means they're ashamed of it. If they secretly fancy you, that means they're ashamed of it. Who else do you fancy? Don't know. Tell me. Light on. Ricky Gervais. Oh.
You won it, didn't you?
I think so. Yeah.
I was fourth, so don't feel so
Really?
bad about it. Yeah. That's okay. Secretly fancy.
I told you once I got this a poll for the World's Stylish Man, and Johnny Vegas beat me.
Oh.
So what's the rules?
So why turn down the Da Vinci Code? I mean, it's a monster film.
Because I met with Ron Howard, the director, and he came in and said, "Oh, I think you'd be good for this." And I went, "I'll stop you there." I said, "I wanted to meet you, because, I'm a fan, but I'll ruin your film." I think when a comedian, particularly a British comedian, pops up in a really good Hollywood blockbuster, it just ruins it, because there's so much baggage. So I just stick to what I'm good at. I can do the putts, I can do the fall, I can do the butt of the joke, but I can't do Tom Cruise, really.
Well, we're going to talk a bit more about extras.
You're allowed to disagree, though. You know, you're allowed to say, don't be silly.
Oh,
You're
sorry,
just
don't
like
be
Tom
silly.
Cruise.
You are. Well, I thought it was an obvious thing not to have to mention.
Exactly.
But for me,
It would be gauche.
you're the one I dream of. Okay.
Oh.
And you're not supposed to laugh at that either.
Okay.
But I tell you what, we'll have more from Ricky in a minute. But we have to go to a quick break. See you in a minute.
In fact, they happen to be wolves.
Fantastic. But first, Ricky Gervais is back with us now, and actually I did find the flanimal that I was talking about.
Okay.
This is a new book, Flanimals of the Deep. This is the Ungler Water Mungler, which happens to be on the front.
Front cover.
This bronchial mam sludger is related to the mun ungler, but is even bigger, more sluggish, and wishes for death more regularly. It has evolved for ocean life by swapping legs for splash flaps and growing its rear milky sea puddings into humongous float baps. The bad news is this makes it turn upside down in the water, but the good news is it drowns and is put out of its suckling misery. That's it, isn't it?
That's sweet.
And when I said, and you
How big
denied
is
that it
that?
was just an excuse to be rude.
Not an excuse to be rude, is it? That's nature.
Right, so we've got episode, it's 3, I think.
4
4
tonight.
of
You were in
Extras.
3.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Oh, we
Oh, I
just
loved it.
loved it.
I thought it was great. Very, very funny.
We've got, actually, I think we've got a bit. We had obviously had one of our cameras rolling whilst you were in here directing us. I mean, to be directed by Ricky Gervais is look, there he is. That's our little bit that we were doing. Where is he? There you are. See, watching there.
No, he's
yeah,
just laughing
and we
at
made him
us.
laugh, which is
No,
good.
he's laughing at us.
No.
Not with us. And I actually have a bone to pick with you because Rich and Judy got a lot more than we did.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but Richard does things like that, you see. He says, you know, that's libelous as well.
Who's turned you down? Because now, obviously, if you're not in it, then there's something wrong. Everyone wants to be in it, are prepared to do anything to be in it.
Well, one person turned us down, which was, or 2 people, really, Keith Harris and Orville. They were split. Yeah, Orville wanted to do it, but Harris wasn't into it. But yeah, no, he did. He didn't like the idea of, you know, doing what we asked him to do, which is totally fine. Because if you're really not into it, you know, you won't enjoy it, and you've got to be, you know, 100% behind it to get away with it, really.
Well, and getting away with it, you are. In tonight's episode, Andy gets to the BAFTAs. He's nominated.
Yeah, Chris Martin's in it. You see a song with Chris Martin from Coldplay. I get to the BAFTAs, and Stephen Fry's in it. Ronnie Corbett's in it. And there's a couple of little secrets that pop up. Don't turn over after the credits. There's a couple of little bits and pieces. So yeah, it's an epic one tonight because so many people are in it.
And how many episodes are there in this second episode?
Only 6. Only 6.
So we've only got, after tonight, only 2 more, and
Yeah.
then is that it?
Probably. Yeah.
Why would you do that? You can't do that to us.
It takes so long because, you know, we do it all ourselves.
What's hard work?
I know. It's like 18 months to do an episode. You know, 6 episodes. Then I have to have a lie down.
Yeah. Well, can't you have a lie down and then come back and do some more?
Okay, I will. I'll have a lie down.
Oh, that's good.
And think about it.
Okay,
Are
thank
you
you.
writing a drama as well, or so
Well,
thinking about it?
Well, the next thing we do might be, you know, more dramatic. I mean, we don't really do. The comedy we do is sort of comedy drama, really. It's put in the sitcom category, but it's not like laugh out loud. It's not belly laughs. It's much more about the mood and the characters. So it's a natural progression for us to go, you know, completely dramatic. But we love it to be funny as well. Things like The Sopranos, I think, is really funny. You know, it's got everything. Columbo, you know, it's drama, but it's really funny and yeah. So something like that, really.
So something cop and mob
Exactly.
and...
Something as good as Columbo and Sopranos. just something brilliant.
Would you be the Columbo figure?
I might take a smaller role in it.
Yes.
Yeah. I said that about Extras, but I'm really enjoying acting now.
Yourself in the front.
Yeah, I really enjoy it now. I mean, I got into it for the writing and directing, but I do enjoy performing more and more.
And creating a catchphrase. The first time it went through on the programme, I thought, my God, why would you do that to yourself? Because people must be shouting out, "Are you having a laugh now?" at you.
I don't mix with the public. I get in. No.
You create a catchphrase and make a rod for your own back.
Yeah, possibly. But the funny thing is, it's sort of like a spoof catchphrase. It's actually, you know, taking the mickey out of that sort of thing. But yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. Well, no. It's the fact that it didn't go Andy's way, and he wanted to do this sort of like credible comedy, and it's been interfered with. So now he just shouts this catchphrase, and he's hating it because he wants respect for what he does. So it's actually like a a bit of you know, a spoof of a catchphrase, but of course I'm sure people will be saying, "Are you having a laugh?" Yeah.
I love the people in the audience sitting there with their T-shirts on, going "bothered" and all that, all the other catchphrases that we know.
Exactly.
So is it having a bit of a side swipe at those who?
No, not really. I mean, we did it in the office as well. When you know, they shout "What's up" and "Monkey." It's much more about the type of people that use other people's catchphrases. You know, those people, and it's sort of like he thought, well, Andy looks out and thinks, oh, that's why they're laughing, because they just like catchphrases. That's the point, really. Yeah.
And Daniel Radcliffe does seem to have got away with the fact, although there was it seemed an internet campaign of the fact that you'd sullied this character.
Really? What? The
yeah.
Harry
They
Potter
went
fans?
mad. They went mad. Said, you know, this is not what, you know, the character he's representing and all that sort of stuff. He is flicking a condom backwards and forwards. Ended up on Diana Rigg's head.
Well, do they know the difference between the actor and the character he plays? As like, I look at those people, they send a wreath to when someone dies in a soap opera. I want to go, right, you've got to get out more. Right, you're not watching telly for a year.
You mean he's not Harry Potter?
He's not
a boy
Harry Potter
wizard?
in real life. It's
No.
not. It's not a real show.
And I love the way that you have crossed into America, where Americans we have perceived traditionally don't get irony, don't get that kind of
So
subtlety.
untrue.
And it
If you
is
look at
true.
the things that you know that I've been influenced by from The Simpsons, Curb Enthusiasm, you know, Larry Sanders, it's steeped in irony, and they do it so subtly that I think the British people that think Americans don't get irony don't get it.
Yes.
And that's the point. But all my favourite things are coming out of America at the moment.
I love you. You were saying on the red carpet somewhere you were being interviewed when the Office, the American Office, was going to be syndicated.
That's right.
What did you say to them?
Well, they were saying that you know when it gets syndicated, it makes billions, and people like Larry David and Seinfeld, they made about 300 million each, and we were talking about that, and I said, yeah, but after taxes and bills, I'll be lucky if I'm left with 100 million. And they went, right, like I was gutted. Not worth getting out of bed for.
What are you doing with your money? What are you doing with it? You can't help it. It just arrives, whether you like it or not.
It arrives.
So.
Well, I don't really, as you see, I don't spend it on fashion.
No, flash car, flash house,
don't
flash
drive.
holidays.
Flash house, that's it. Flash house and flash holidays, and that's it.
Good, but you don't drive.
I don't drive, no. So I have to get a holiday destination near an airport.
So you can walk.
Well, absolutely not to be missed tonight, Extras, and he's told us a little bit of some of the secrets, and it's well worth watching.
We're gonna be
Thank you
glued
so much for
tonight.
coming.
Thank you.
Great fun, as
Lovely to see
always.
you. Thanks, Rick.